my loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal, the Crystalline Priestess, Intuitive Evolutionary Astrologer and Psychic Tarot Reader, and today we have the daily horoscope for Monday, the 9th of September 2024. So my loves, this is our day, Sun opposing Saturn. Now, when I did Astro Tea Weekly, or the weekend horoscope, I actually did not realize that, stupidly, of course, the Sun and Saturn's in retrograde, so we have actually had this exact moment happen over the weekend and into Monday. So now that Monday's here, this is going to be a day where we are really feeling the strength between the Sun and Saturn, but it feels like a very strong day when it comes to our spiritual essence. I feel as though there is a strength that is coming through today that I feel really is positive, and I feel as though because this day, you know, we're going to have the moon actually continue moving towards Uranus. So by nighttime, by the end of the day, we're really going to be feeling this huge spontaneous shift in our emotions. And because we actually have Mercury in his Yod position, now I've spoken about this quite a bit because this is such a powerful aspect, and a Yod, like I've spoken to, is a finger of God aspect. So it's essentially the part of our chart where God is pointing towards. So with it being 29 degrees of Leo, Mercury, this is essentially us learning about what our true joy is. This is a day of clarity and clarification. Now, I didn't even actually shuffle the cards, but this is what I had sitting at the top. I haven't pulled any cards, but this is what I had sitting at the top of the deck at the end of my shuffle, was the God archetype. So this is a very auspicious day, and I feel as though it's a day that actually has us feeling very creative, and I feel like moving in the body. This is the day to exercise, this is the day to dance, this is the day to move. This is very much a day to be getting in your physical body, because it feels as though that physicalness is helping us understand where it is we're going, the decisions we're making, all these new energies, and it feels as though as well integration. So because we're having such spontaneous and sort of like quick moving emotional releases and quick moving emotional connections, it feels as though there's a need to ground this physically through the body, through dancing and through moving, yoga, all these sorts of things. But maybe even just a sense of fun in general. You know, if you like to go fishing, this is the day. Monday, the weekend, go fishing. Go let yourself actually enjoy being outside in nature and enjoy being on the ocean. You know, when it's Virgo and Pisces, we have the axis between water and nature, water and earth. So water and nature, we have water and earth. And so it's very much, you know, get outside and enjoy nature. Get outside and enjoy what's going to, you know, nature's going to help calm your inner waters. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So the light attributes for the God archetype is benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So I feel as though Monday is us really recognizing the God force that lives inside us. I feel as though this is a day where we're actually feeling really, I'm loving it because I get really excited on blissed out days like this, where, you know, like how you just have a day that's out of the blue and all of a sudden you just feel freaking amazing, or you just feel really clued in, focused, excited about where you're going, excited about your path and excited about your journey. This feels like one of those days where you're feeling into your value, and your value is actually increasing because you've determined a value. You know, you've determined the choices that you're making at the moment worthy. And I feel like these shifts and changes that you've been making over the past few weeks, getting into different lifestyle habits, eating better, you know, moving more, making these changes that really have been calling for you to level up. You know, with Saturn, it's about leveling up. It's about maturing. So how can you mature at the moment? And Monday is really having you very clearly aware of what it is that is growing you and maturing you into the best version of you. So we have the Hanged Man with the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Cups in reverse. So I feel as though with this Hanged Man being out here, it's about letting spirit speak to us on Monday. It's about receiving the message. It's not so much about doing anything with the message so much on Monday. It's about receiving that and grounding that information. That's why I said moving, dancing, getting energy flowing today is really going to be important, because there are a lot of downloads that are coming through. We have the Hierophant, and then we have Temperance underneath with the Queen of Wands as well. So an extremely auspicious and extremely spiritual day, and I feel as though it's an exciting day. It's exciting because we're seeing where a lot of healing and health has actually already come to us. I feel like this is almost like, and I spoke to this just in Astro Tea Weekly, which was just this feeling like a breakthrough week. It feeling like a breakthrough energy where we're finally seeing, holy hell, I've actually healed to the point where I'm now able to receive the message that Spirit's been trying to give me. And that's what this Mercury connection is on Monday. This is about us receiving the message that Spirit's been trying to give us for a long time. And I feel like with the Two of Cups being in reverse and that Eight of Wands, I feel like, not Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, I feel as though we've been in a journey and a process of continuously leaving things behind, walking away from things over and over again. And I feel as though we've gotten to this point where we're now able to see what is worth walking away from and what is not. With the Two of Cups in reverse, we've made choices in the past where we compromised the wrong way. We made the wrong decision in order to make it easier for ourselves or someone else. And so Monday feels as though we're done with that. We're done with making decisions that aren't actually conducive to where it is that we're going and the person that we want to be and the person that we're becoming. So with the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, we're becoming confident in our own spiritual truth. We're becoming confident in our own excitement. We're becoming confident in what feels like happiness and joy and faith. I feel like faith is definitely a word that's coming up as well. Temperance, it really is about moderation and receiving a balance between knowing when to, like, I speak about this so much because I love the Pisces Virgo axis because it is literally my chart embodied. And so it's about knowing when to do the work and knowing when to listen to Spirit, knowing when to let Spirit step in, because I feel as though we've been really grinding really damn hard. And by the end of this week, you know, we're going to have a Sun square Jupiter. And so we're going to be feeling where maybe our grind hasn't been sort of received in the way, or maybe when we haven't actually been finding that it's been expanding us quite as much as we want it to, or maybe it's even expanded us to the point where we're like, holy hell, there's actually a lot going on my plate, and now I need to figure out how to juggle all these different things. So this is about learning to actually juggle, I think, all these different versions of ourselves that we've invited in. And when I say different versions of ourselves, I feel like all these different activities, all these different things that we're finally allowing ourselves to explore, I feel like there's a strength that we have. Now we have the Toad coming out, and at the bottom of the deck we have Jaguar, which is charisma and shamanic gifts. So like we've spoken very much about today, Monday is a day of spiritual awareness. So allowing Spirit to really speak with you and speaking with Spirit, you know, talk back. With charisma coming out, it feels as though the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, like the Queen of Wands is confident. This is about confidence. So that Mercury Yod has got you feeling confident on Monday. And whatever it is over the past 3 weeks that you've had coming up and coming up and coming up, now you're feeling confident in your ability to actually do that thing. You're confident in your ability to achieve and to receive and to go for the dreams. You know, I feel as though this confidence is absolutely beautiful because it's really expanding us into being able to, with this Toad, listen to Spirit, because we're trusting that if we actually listen to Spirit and we trust in ourselves and we take decisions, or we take action, we make decisions based on that, we're actually seeing where it really pays off, and that in itself builds confidence. So listening with this Toad, it's about listening to what Spirit has to say, listening to the message that God has, listening to what it is that you know, Spirit has been trying to tell you. And secrecy, not shouting from the rooftops, this is me, this is the new me. You know, this is allowing yourself to actually sit with it. The Hangman and Temperance is about allowing yourself to sit with it and to learn more about it so that you can implement it. It's not about, you know, getting the download on Monday that now you're going to start like this whole amazing business because, you know, it actually works really well with your what you've already learned or the career capital that you've already gained. You know, that didn't even make sense. Basically, it don't make no sense, okay? Don't make no sense through just trying to like make a big change too quickly and to tell everyone about it. Let it sit within you. Let it fester in a way that breeds understanding, and don't make spontaneous things like, don't go shouting from the, you know, I'm literally seeing Tom Cruise. You know how stupid he looked when he was jumping on that lounge? I don't know, who is he yelling about? I don't know, but we all remember it because it looked so stupid. Don't be a Tom Cruise, okay? Don't be a Tom Cruise. You don't know. And I'm pretty sure they divorced. They're broken up. So don't be that person, okay? Just let yourself actually receive and be quiet for a little bit and you know, move in silence, because moving in silence is actually where you're going to find that there is, look at all this noise around me, you know, everyone around you is so noisy. It's all like, look at me, woof, 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 listen to me, listen to my bark. When the reality is that if you're actually a toad, you know, moving in silence and doing your own thing, you're actually going to reach places and spaces that a dog couldn't, that a big barking dog couldn't, you know. This is about being quiet in order to get into the places where stealthy. It feels stealthy. It feels like, you know, this is about working smarter, not harder, you know? Not being the loudest person in the room, being the smartest person in the room. So my loves, I'm going to leave this reading there. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do give this video a like if it resonated, because it helps to spread these readings to other astro nerds like you and me. If you want to book a personal tarot or astrology reading with me, you can do that down below through my link tree. My website's down, so you're going to have to use that, or email me or Instagram me. So I would like to thank your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you and I in all moments, for allowing me to receive and to deliver this powerful message to you. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I will, oh yeah, don't forget your channeled song for today. And I will see you in tomorrow's horoscope. Peace.